Advertencia. Las opiniones que se presentan aquí son solo para entretenimiento y no pretenden ser para uso informativo. Apenas acabaron la secundaria.
Y seguimos conmigo, Rogelio García, un saludo cariñoso.
Genial, pero mi nombre es Alfonso García.
Me hago muy bonito, mi nombre es Sócrates García. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your podcast. We usually do it in Spanish. We're going to start doing it in English. We're going to try it. Let's see how it goes. This is Opiniones del Milenio Pasado, which translate to opinions of the last millennium, because we was born in the last millennium. My name is Sócrates Garcia, and we're here with
con Rogelio Garcia. Thank you very much, guys. This is our first one, breaking up, crossing the line. We officially crossing the border. We crossing the line to our lovely languages, English. You know, we're going from Spanish to English. We know you're gonna love this. We know it's gonna be a lot of questions on this one, guys. We're here to welcome you. We're here to ask you a lot of questions. We're here to bring hate a lot of people. This is Opiniones del Milenio Pasado. Vamos. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first English edition that we're gonna start be doing it. We're gonna start mixing this up since a lot of our friends from work has been asking for it. I mean, they go like, yeah, I kind of want to know more, but it's hard for me to understand you. So this is for you. We listen to you. This is for you. What we're gonna be talking about today? Well, today that was my time to bring it up, and I tried to get a new, I'm gonna say new blood to the podcast. I was going to that we wasn't able to bring it, but we're gonna go to all these 80. I think the last time I checked that was like 94,000 genders. We're gonna be talking about genders. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about all. I have no idea how to say it. I'm gonna be talking about all these persons, individuals. They got something up here, didn't check up right. Because that's how it is. Sorry, guys. This is how it is. It's life. It's nature. It's either you a male or you female. There's no way for you to be a table. There's no way for you to be
this
horse. So,
this
go ahead.
This conversation is going to bring a lot of questions and a lot of hate to us, which we're here to take it. We're going to take it. We're here to, because we're here to hear you, to listen to your opinions. We're here to let you know what we think, and we want to hear what you think. We do want to hear what you think. We want to see your comments on down below on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever you're watching this. We want to hear you. But what about if we go to the first, before we go full on, we start with consejos de Papa Poncho.
There we go.
Let's go.
This is your advice from Papa Poncho. Just take it. Hi, how you doing? I'm hoping you're having a good day, good night, good morning, whatever. But welcome. This is an advice from Papa Poncho. I usually do these advices just to give you a little bit of something so you can, if you want to, if you will, just practice it in your regular life. I'm just going to give you a really small advice just to start up. And the first one is to listen. Just listen. Do not answer. You know, if somebody asks you a question, do answer it because you have to answer it. But listen. Do not reply to stuff that is not a question. Just listen. And once you listen, understand it. Don't just know what they say, understand it. Listen. That's my only advice right now. It is very powerful. For you to move on with whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, or the next day, one piece of advice that is always going to be helpful is to listen. Understand what you're listening. Don't just know what they're saying. Do not just know what they're talking about or get what they're just saying. Understand it and just listen. All right? This advice is from Papa Poncho. Have a nice one.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you to Consejos de Papa Poncho. This is another breaking news that we got to break up to you guys. Unfortunately, Brother Alfonso, Papa Poncho is not here today. He's missing it right now. He is on I'm gonna say in a special investigation that he's doing right now. So yeah, so we're gonna bring up something new to you guys. He's doing his part, but unfortunately he wasn't unable to be here today. Which, best wishes to my carnal, to mi hermano Alfonso, to my brother Alfonso, and thank you for that, for that wisdom that he always gave us to us. So we're gonna take it as it is, and we got a lot of questions to you. And thanks to you guys, we're here doing it in English. We're gonna be going back and forward, Socrates and I believe we agree on this one, but I'm gonna ask, he's gonna answer, he's gonna ask, I'm gonna try to answer.
Yeah, I think yeah, we have a lot of common ground on this one, but I still have some things that I might still willing to give, not all of them, but I'm still willing to bend my hand to give them the path for it. But yeah. I kind of want to break my sleeve to some of them, to some of the individuals that identify as we're gonna move forward. Socrates, check this out. As everybody knows me, I'm the machista guy. I'm the macho guy from the show, right? Well, I'm gonna change that view of you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys that I identify as a woman, but I don't have to change any of my appearance. I don't have to change anything, because if not, you just won't believe, you just won't respect my belief. As me identify as a woman, I'm going to tell you something else. I identify as a lesbian woman, which I mean, makes sense. Makes sense. Maybe, I mean, to the people that does the gender stuff, I'm not going to any of their beliefs. I identify as a woman. I am a lesbian woman. A lesbian woman.
So I don't have to change any of my experience physically. I have to let my barba crecer, or I have to be bald. Fine with it.
Because you're a lesbian woman.
And then I'm lesbian. I like girls.
It's a good one. I get it. Yes. And one point that I want to come through this. First, I want to say something.
Yeah. It's a question. It's a fair question. Come on,
I don't know. I don't know how we got to this point where, like you say, we have, what do you say, 90-some, 80-some,
84,000 and growing. 84,000 and growing genders.
84,000. I don't even know where to get that number from. I don't like we were saying on past videos. I got a lot of stuff that they was teaching me when I was going to school. It changed. We used to, when I was in school, we used to read about the Soviet Union. At some point in time that it changed. It's no more Soviet Union. So, and then that's when I was in school. And I understand there's changes, but when they come, when they start going, like, I'm gay, I identify as, I like men, or I identify as I like women. I understand that, but when they start telling me I identify as a pen, I identify as a phone, I identify as a, God knows how many things. That's that's just crazy to me. That just blows my mind. I don't know where they come with that. I don't know if it's just a little kid just, you know.
Life was so simple, right? I mean,
Life was simple. Yes.
was so simple. We got but thanks to you guys, that was and another. I think that was like 2 videos behind. I shared a video where a doctor says, "You know what? I went to doctor visits, whatever, because I do this show. I go back and forward physically and mentally, you know, really heavy on them." And he goes and asks his doctor. A doctor asks another doctor, "Hey, what would it take if I tell you identify without my left arm? I want you to cut it off." And his answer, you know, the doctor answered was like, "Well, I want to refer you to a psychiatrist, because I'm not gonna cut off your arm because you feel like you never have one. You identify as a people that never have a left arm. I'm not gonna cut it off." And he said like, "Well, what if I tell you I identified as a woman and I want you to cut off my genitals off?" And he said like, "Well, that I have nothing to ask, because if I do, I'm gonna lose my license, my doctor's license, because of hate of gender."
Gender, yeah.
Gender.
That's crazy because, well, maybe that a little bit of a joke. I don't know if it takes too much balls or not to take them off, because but you know, but that's crazy. How come, where does the line end, you know?
Exactly. Where's that? This is my question to you, to whoever's listening to this. I mean, to whoever is listening to this and is taking really serious, because I may offend you, which I don't doubt I offended you. I'm not actually doing this because I wanted it to. That's because I got a lot of questions, like where's your line is. I mean, when to me, to my personal dad, which is totally different than what we're talking about, you know, here between doctors, you know, the doctor says this, the doctor says that, and we can share that video that's in Spanish. Unfortunately, we can share on you know, maybe look it up in English, and then
See if we have some
whatever we have, we're gonna share it to you guys. Okay, whatever we have, whatever we found, we're gonna share it to you. And something happened. Something happened to you when you were little. Something happened to you when you was under 9 years old. Something happened to all of us. Is why we got these patterns, and then we need to break them up and grow up. You know, well, something happened when you was little, and then somebody make you believe something else, and you identified as a raccoon. You know, what happened? What happened to you? I believe, my personal belief, something happened to you when you was little, and you unfortunately didn't have the professional help to be who you are today. Not who you want to be, who you are today. You know, who you are today as and you feel the society, la sociedad,
the society,
yeah, you know, it's blaming you for something that we don't understand, which you never explain yourself. You know, on some point in your life, you never explain yourself, and you carry that on up to today.
Yeah, you and you know that how can you explain? Again, you know, we are not against, we are not bigots, we are not people that just believe in men and a woman. I think we do understand that there might be people that are actually attracted to the same sex. You know, we understand that there's people that are gays, that there's lesbian. That I don't know if I'm using the right term at this moment. I don't know if that's how they, you know, I want to be called such and such. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, because I don't keep up with those things. To me, at this moment, it's either gay or lesbian. Maybe a transsexual, the person that passes through a whole certain of operations to change their gender. I understand those ones, but if you come to me on those terms and you tell me, I identify as that, I believe that I'm this way because I have feelings for the person of my same sex. But how are, again, I'm going to the same thing. How are you going to explain to me why or how come you identify as a pen? Do you think that you can, if you pass your finger to the wall, you write? Or how or what makes you identify as a something else? What makes you? I saw one on the phone. One person she was saying that she identifies as a zebra. What makes you identify as a zebra? What's just because you like it, or just because you think they're cute? I don't know. Like my dad, like Rogelio say, I don't know. Explain to me. At this
I can. Yeah, exactly.
I believe
Exactly.
it's crazy.
Exactly. I'm gonna say my level of understanding is very low when you come. I saw the video. This person identifies as a zebra, and as a zebra, and there's a really good video in Spanish. I believe this lady is from Chile, maybe Peru, and she makes fun of her little kid. I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm gonna say it like it is. Sorry, heard you. Oh well. Tough love. Mi corazón sangra por ti. My heart is bleeding for you. Tough love. She is making fun of her little kid. Can you imagine this lady says, "Oh, you know what? Oh, now you identify as a zebra. Oh my God, I'm gonna call animal control to take you down to the nearest facility for a wild animal. Because you become a wild animal. If you are identified as a zebra, you don't belong to a house. You just don't belong to a house. You belong to the zoo.
To the zoo, to the zoo. Like you said, to the wild.
If you don't want to be in the zoo, you can go back to Africa, to whatever animal you think you are. You think you are a raccoon. Be a raccoon. It's fucking. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh well. Mi corazón sangra por ti. Oh, tablo. It's fucking 32 degrees outside. Maybe lower. Go be a raccoon outside. Raccoon, they don't need clothes. Be butt naked outside. A raccoon is butt naked outside, looking for something to eat.
Digging on the garbage. Yeah.
Digging on garbage. Yeah.
And if
tell me what you identify. Tell me what you identify as, and then we move on from there. You identify as a raccoon. Let's go. What are you doing with clothes? Raccoon, they don't speak human. They don't speak human.
They don't speak human. Yeah, and I remember when we were kids and we heard, somebody. Well, we don't go that far. Tarzan. If that was a person. Well, not an actual person, right? Because that was based on a book.
Yeah.
From
the history book. I mean,
that was somebody that identified for a moment as a gorilla, as a chimpanzee, that because he was living the life, he was living on the jungle, he was interactive, and he know how to speak with the monkeys, with the animals. But when he saw people like his own, he changed because he saw what the truth was. Like you say, if you the one they identify as a zebra, yeah, why don't you go back to Africa and hopefully a lion doesn't kill you? Because I'm sure you're not gonna be able to keep up with the other zebras, and you're gonna be the first one down.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to run as fast as a zebra to be away from the lion. From the hyenas, you be away from the jaguar. From the cheetah. Yeah, you're probably gonna die. So
yes,
don't. My best advice to everyone they identify as an animal. Well, identified as a lion, no, not even that, because you're gonna get killed by another lions. Bueno, lion. What about a bird? As an eagle? No, you can't. You can fly.
You fly.
You can fly. So
Maybe as
yeah.
a chicken.
Yeah. So
As a turkey. And
as
maybe
a turkey.
maybe not on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, not in November, right? Well, guys, we got a lot of questions for you. They're like truly questions. Like, to me, your brain, something happened on your head, something happened when you was little. You need psychiatric help, attention. You may need to be on the medication. And if you feel offended because what I said so, but if you, I'm gonna say okay, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go along. You identify as a what? You identify as a male or female, or you identify as a both. You can. You just can. That would be the stupidest thing I ever heard. I haven't heard anybody saying me that, but that would be the stupidest thing I can say, because it's physically impossible to do. Like I'm talking about physically, the whole human part physically is impossible. It's impossible.
It's not 100% impossible, because if you are an hermaphrodite, then you have the possibility. But other than that, I don't think there's a valid way of.
Yeah, but to be an hermaphrodite, you have to burn like that. You have to be
you was
born like that. There's no way to have both and be like, I'm gonna be both. I'm gonna have a vagina and then I'm gonna have penis. I'm gonna have both. No.
I think now that we bring that one, I think there's a case where a guy actually was born as an hermaphrodite, and for most of his life he lived as a woman, and he came to the point that he was like, you know what, I don't want this anymore. I want to be a man now. And he did a whole transformation. Because you see, when you see this picture, you see at the first you see a full-grown woman, and then when he decided to change back as a man, he had the mustache, he had like almost a bald head, and you can see the transformation. But like you say, it's because I'll say he's the only person that was actually able to choose what to be.
Exactly. Other than that, if you guys feel like you are a table, to whatever, like Socrates says, you feel like you are a pen, and what are you gonna do? You just write that. You just like
the whole day.
Yeah, you just like, because if you do feel identified as somebody that we know today, that does not have life as we know, like the table, like the glass, like the mic, like the light, doesn't have life. It's created. We, the human, created based on whatever chemicals, mold changes, whatever. Doesn't have life. If you feel you don't identify as a table, good luck being a table, because table they don't eat.
They don't eat.
They don't eat. They don't poo. Yeah, they don't pee.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought about that into your mentioning that. Like how come you identify as things something like that? Yeah,
material as something
material thing, as a lifeless material, but you still want to have a life. You still want to eat. You still want to take a shower. You still want to wear clothes. You still want to have a human life, but you don't identify as a human. Doesn't make too much sense to me.
Yeah. And to all the people that they want us to call them, how is him?
He, she, they.
Yeah, so some crap like that. Don't call me she. We or whatever shit. I like, carnal, I went to school so many years to learn. He, she, he, we, all this, and put all the verbs in front of it so we can know what we're talking about. And then you're just gonna come and miss and and fucked up all this up.
We have to learn it, like me and my brothers. We have to learn it twice in Spanish and English.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna come and then try to make. Yeah, that doesn't make any. That's another one that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. How we're gonna be calling you whatever, something that you are not. Simple, very. Because all the people, they're saying, all the people that right now is watching us, is listening to us, and they believe they got a hard case in front of us. They can come sit down over here and talk to us with a hard case, be like, I'm not gonna lose this one. I can talk to these two guys. I can talk to these two dumbasses and explain to them what I feel like to be a table. What do I feel like to identify as a table or as a wild animal? I'm gonna ask you something. Let me see your taxes. Let me see you. I'll show you my taxes. Let me see your taxes. What you put in? Single, male, female, married, with kids, dependents. Let me see your driver license. What it says? Table? You got a picture of table? You got a picture of zebra?
Right.
Guys, you guys need help.
If
Professional help.
if they, you know what, I think a lot of this. Yeah, maybe some people need help, but I think a lot of this is just because it's just a trend. People start doing it. So, and I was joking, a while ago when we were talking, like, okay, you want me to refer to you as a she them, you're gonna have to refer to me as a master. I was playing when I was saying that, but a lot of people, I don't know if playing or just going with the flow, they start making their own stuff, and now they just want to do it. That I think a lot of people are just doing it just because, just because I can.
Yes, we keep going with the flow, and I can, so I'm gonna give you a fight or something. Let me tell you guys something really stupid that you guys doing. It's something really, really pointless. It's something that we is losing at a time with you guys. I haven't met one. But whenever I do, that was something that we talk about over here on our show. So Socrates did say it right. He said, like, whenever I find one, I'm gonna tell them that I am their master. So every time they call me, they talk to me, every time they want to name me, they're gonna call me by master.
Yes, yeah, and you know what's sad? What's sad about this? Not about the people that are saying it, because like you say, it makes no sense. I think they either they need help or they just want attention. What's sad about this? It's they taking away the view of the real people that started this. The real people they want to say, I want you guys to accept me as a like another man or like another woman. Those people they've been fighting for years, for decades, to
The whole life.
their whole life, to let themselves be heard. Those people have been fighting for equal rights. Those are people, and I believe, I believe in same-sex marriage. Not on, even though I believe on God, I believe lawfully they should be able to, because let's say, which is not the case, like if I'm with another person, I spend I spend 40, 50 years with them, and out of the nowhere I die of old age. That person has no right to anything of mine that I purchased just because we're not legally married, and I think that's messed up.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm taking care of a person that I'm with, if it's the same sex and they're not working, I want to be able to put them on my insurance. I want to be able to provide for them.
Yeah, well, thanks to God. Wow, that's how we say it. Thanks to God. Actually, thanks to you guys, to all the people that they did march, they did both, they went and fight for it. The people that went over and fight. Thanks to all them, they got together little by little. Here in the state of Illinois, we got a same-sex marriage. They can be covered under the insurance each other, and they can have wills, if you want to call them. If they got enough money for it, they can make their own will. If not, somebody else will take care of you whenever you're old. And this is the people that I'm gonna tell you guys, this is the people that I do respect. They be fighting the whole life to live free, to live the freedom as you and I we know.
We have them, exactly. These people are the one. These people are the one that they're gonna suffer if for some bad reason, they say, like if the people that make the laws, they're gonna start saying, if they start saying we're not gonna allow this, marriage is gonna go back to be just man and woman. It's gonna mess up for all those people that they've been fighting for.
Yeah, exactly. And people they be fighting, like we said, for years, for decades. They be living with the loved ones, with their partners, for more than 10, for more than 20 years. I'm not talking I got 6 months living with this guy. I got 6 months living with this girl. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people that really put up the fight.
Yeah.
Because right now you want to put up the fight, you want to be Table, that you want to be Sasibra, that you want to be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, I have another example of those crazy ideas that people has. There's a guy, I think he's like 30 some years old. That he identified as a 12-year-old girl, and that doesn't stop there. He find 2 people that was willing to adopt him, and they put him to school. So he's going to school with
as a little girl, as a girl, 12 years old girl,
and he's going with 12-year-old kids. And my, the person that was showing this video, they raised the question that it makes sense. What's gonna happen when he claims that he is in love with another 12-year-old kid?
Yeah, I mean, it's really I don't really know who to blame on this one. Obviously, society the teacher. Are you blame the teacher to be okay with it? They're teaching this older guy. As you can see, he's older. He's not fucking 12.
The school system?
The school system, exactly. The teacher, the school system, the parents. What about the older parents?
Yeah, the real part. Yeah.
I mean, your kid is gonna show up at home. It's gonna say, "Hey, pa, hey, ma, something strange is going on in my school. Why? Because this is another. It is an older dude that claims to be a girl. It's on my class. Teacher is teaching. All of us had to read whatever, something. What happened to those parents?
Not only that, not only being in the same classroom. Now think about it. He identified as a 12-year-old girl. What happens when he goes to the bathroom? Is he gonna go to the boys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom?
Yeah.
You have a grown-up either way on a kid's bathroom.
Yeah, and has been something. Sorry, guys, has been something really growing really fast. It's not that the human being is capable to do the stupidest thing ever. Spain right now, is in a really, we're gonna say as it is. It is Spain, the country of Spain. It is on a deep shit right now, given to a lot of new teachers. They're showing up, telling the guys, "Hey, Socrates, you 11. Do you feel like you are a girl today, or you ever feel like to be a girl?" The kid is gonna be looking at each other and be like, "I'm gonna play with this lady. I like that lady. She goes, I like to be in front of this grown-up girl. If I get a chance to touch this lady, yeah, I'm 11. I'm gonna say yes, so I can go in the restroom with this, with this older lady. I'm gonna say yes." That's what happened next. Well, I'm gonna look for it. We're gonna put you up this video up over here, which all these gender changing gender identified as doctors has been giving out chemicals. This is how we're gonna call them, chemicals, to little kids
That's,
to destroy their hormones. Either or we can chemical way to castrate them, to castrate boys. There's a chemical way, there's a chemical legal way to do it on the US to all the sex offenders. Those same chemicals are given into the little kids to change genders. Who's approving that? Who's signing these papers? Who's signing the okay to give my kid this chemical castrate him? Mom and dad, their parents.
and that's really crazy, because that's another one. That's another point around this whole thing is how and why are you giving kids this power? You know, in the schools, the teachers, they have to name the kids as they say they identify, and the teacher is not able to talk to the parents about it because they make them to stay quiet. If not, they will be fired, which is crazy. How come kids?
How kids got the power over the income of a teacher? How, if I say something, all you guys, all the teachers that are listening to this, speak up. Believe me, you may lose your job today. Let me tell you something. I have lost a lot of jobs, but I'm here. Again, my faith, thanks to God, He always provide. You know, He always provide. He promised to me there was gonna be even better ways to go. But teachers, stop giving it that pride to the little kid. Start keeping that pride to be like, oh, what if I get fired? But what this little kid grow up as a fucked up guy, you know? Isn't it what you're teaching it for? Isn't it not the doctor are a doctor because they want to save lives. They wanted to do the best for any human being that is touching their hands. You know, from general medicine to fucking brain surgery. The same with the teachers. From the principal to the fucking first grade teacher that I hate my job, I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm having second thoughts about it. If you see something, speak up. You may get fired. Yeah, you may get fired. But your hands are gonna be clean. Yes. I mean, that's the way I see it, you know. That's the way I would take it. And then I've been taking it like that for many years. I've been on places that I gotta raise my head, you know, my voice up, speak up, and whatever, because I don't agree with things. It's not that I don't agree with things. I told the guys, I've been telling my supervisors, what you're doing is against the law. And then what happened next? I lose my job. But I feel free. I'm clean.
You're clean, yes. Again, this is not just for the people that they believe their parents. This is going to a whole big rabbit hole where this is not stopping. This is a topic that if we actually go through, it might take us hours and hours on this. But this is mind blowing for me. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how.
Who give them the power? Like you say, who give them the okay? Who give them the power? I was talking to I was talking to family member back in the day. For all you people, I'm sorry, people, for all you guys that you guys listen to us. I got an older kid. He's 20-some years old. I remember when he was little, between 3 and 4, no, between 3 and 5, I'm gonna say between 3 and 5. There was this commercial TVs that says, "Oh, don't talk to your kids like that because you may get hurt." You know, don't tell them this, don't tell them that. And then I was talking, and then I was thinking, that word, what is it? What that generation is? Because many commercials says that, oh, don't talk to them like that because you're gonna download them on their self-esteem.
Okay.
I remember this commercial about self-esteem that says, a guy walking to a house and the kid run over to him and said, Daddy, I know how much is 2 plus 2. How much is it? 22. There's a big controversial about this one, right? About the 22. And then they look like, what? It's not, and then Dad wanted to correct this guy, like, no, 2 plus 2 is not 2, it's 4, like mathematical ways of school. And then Mom says in the back with a little sign, don't do it, self-esteem. And then Dad went like, yes, you did it. I remember that commercial back in the day when my kid was around 4 and 6, and he's 20 some today. And I didn't agree with it. I was like, again, Alfonso says, my brother Alfonso says so many times, thanks to our mother, thanks to my mom and dad too, who was the guy that got this stupidest idea ever? Like, how you gonna tell a kid whatever he's doing is right when obviously it's not, because you don't wanna self-esteem down him? Why?
We don't want to hurt their feelings.
The feelings, yeah. I guess I was trying to think about, where all these people generation came from, and then I was thinking about that time around.
At some point, it went down south. At some point, everything went to hell. It's
like I said, guys, if you believe you are a wild animal, be a wild animal. Get out of your house. Show me you feel like a zebra. Show me you cannot show me that you feel like a unicorn, because they don't fucking exist. You can not tell me and show me that you are a fucking dragon, because they don't fucking exist. So to other people that feel like an animal, they do exist or did exist. For example, let's say you feel like a fucking dinosaur, right? Go eat plantas, man. Go eat fucking the trees, go eat the trees and they walk around, and then I don't need to be on fucking Pornhub anymore, so I can get the fucking procreation of you outside. I can just fucking wash my window, and you see, there's a whole legal shit the people won't do. You feel like fucking zebra. Are you a female zebra or are you a male zebra?
That's a now you have to specify on that one too.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. Personal time, and I believe hundreds of doctors are gonna say the same shit. You are fucked up in the head.
I won't say that much, because again, I think most of this is not people that are having mental problems. Most of these people that they just want to be pitied. They just want to be heard. They want to make up something because they want to. Well, in that point, maybe there's something going on in their head. Maybe it's not because they actually believe it. They're serious, but they want to be heard. They want to feel love. They want to feel something. Maybe, I don't know. They
at least
in the house. They didn't give them a hug when they was little. They actually say that 2 plus 2 is 22. I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, guys, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you. Like I said, this is our first crossover. This is the first time that we're crossing over the border. Unfortunately, we're planning on. We was talking about this before. We're gonna keep moving on going back in English and back and forward in English and Spanish. so we can reach more of you, so we can have more of you guys' opinions, which is the most important here. For me, the older guy and machista guy, to understand, well, how come you are zebra, right? Or not a unicorn because they don't exist. So you can be a zebra, you can be a table, and then explain that to me, because you're a table, but you're not gonna be able to eat. And then we'll see how this happens. Like I said, our brother Alfonso is not here today, but he leave us his wisdom. He's on a special mission right now, getting us more information. And as you see, Socrates and I, we got a lot of common ground. We got more questions than answers.
Yes.
And we got more for you guys. We're gonna be bringing I'm gonna say new blood for another point of view from younger generations to see what we have.
Yeah, we're gonna have a guest, a couple of guests. We're gonna try to have them. They might not be opinions of last millennium because they was born after the new millennium, but this is our program, opinions of the last millennium. What about if you take us to your news, Rogelio?
Well, en noticias de otro costal, en harina de otro costal, we don't have that much. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't search a lot. I was especially upset a couple days ago. Qatar officials on Qatar talked to FIFA and says, we're not gonna sell. That's what we're doing this day. You know, we're not gonna be selling alcohol at all. Not even on the places that we told you we was gonna do alcohol for you guys fans. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna back up to it. And Qatar is gonna be a big job on the World Cup. We was talking about this in the beginning of the video. Let me tell you, on Harina de Otro Costal, Qatar says no to alcohol. Keep back up. Qatar, we got a video where all the news of the press, which is already in Qatar, the local officials has been putting them down. Like they want to smash down their cameras. Yes, you did hear it. I'm gonna share that video with you guys. Thank you for now. This I got that video from that channel. Officials on Qatar want to smash the video camera. The people there, and the reporter says, "Hey, you guys invite me. You guys invite the whole world to do this. What you gonna be doing?" Crazy laws that we talk about in my last video. You're not able to see a female straight to their eyes. It's illegal. You're not gonna be doing anything gay, as they say. Well, I don't know if they ever see a soccer game, but when your team hits a goal, you yell, you scream, you look at your partner inside and hug them because you're moving into the next round. What they're gonna do? They put the whole stadium on jail? Qatar is a big job to FIFA. I got a little video that I'm gonna send it to you guys, where this guy showed up into the FIFA guy and just dropped a whole bunch of cash on his face. This is harina de otro costal.
Well, this is well, like we was talking earlier, this is crazy. I don't know how they're gonna I don't know if FIFA thought it was gonna be a good idea or Qatar thought it was gonna be a idea. Qatar having such a strict rules, welcoming the whole world with different point of views, and they want everybody to respect their views. I mean,
listen to every single. Not that many times. I'm gonna clarify. Not that many times I'm on favor of the U.S. president today. Not that many times I'm on favor of the political party that he represents. But if today, to whoever to whoever, this is all for all you guys that are already over there in Qatar. To whoever you guys are arrested or put in jail, let me tell you where the double standard starts right here. US should go over to Qatar and give you freedom, send you back, take you out of those jail, wherever they putting you on, because you wanted to profess your own religion, which is illegal on Qatar, or your political view, or your gender view, which as a lesbian or gay. Those are good reasons, because those are enough good reasons for the US government to go over to another country and give them freedom and put democracy on that country. So to all you guys that get arrested, push them up. I'm with you. I'm gonna tell the president, hey, it's time to go liberate all these people, and tell them they can practice their own belief, religion belief, gender belief, sexuality belief, and political view. So this is what the US government should do to Qatar as a history of democracy.
Yeah, well, we'll see if first of all if they actually start arresting all these people, because I don't think they're gonna be able to. Imagine they're gonna come to the last game of the World Cup and there's gonna be like 2-3 people in there because everybody is on jail. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Qatar has that enough manpower to take all those people to jail. But yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, and that's very sad. I remember has been the line has been very broken. Has been female arbitros, referees, yeah, has been female referees on the soccer games for FIFA. Has been female referees on official soccer games for FIFA. Females has broken that line, which I'm okay with it. Go for it. You want to be a female referee? Go for it. And Qatar,
I don't know if they're gonna be able to.
All the fight that you guys would be putting up is gone, lost.
Yeah.
Well, Socrates,
let's go with the
bring it on.
All right.
These are our final thoughts.
For my conclusion today, it's I don't know. I think it's a crazy life nowadays. It's this craziness with this whole. Again, I'm not against lesbians, gays, transsexuals. I'm with the LGBT community. I'm just not with the whole gender identification that nowadays being so crazy about. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think we should pursue the line of thinking, because like that's another thing that I always say. Divide and you will conquer. That's something that they letting people do to divide us. The more we get divided, the less united we stand.
I agree. Yeah,
that's my.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Socrates. Divide and conquer. It is the truth, and I do believe a lot of people has been fighting for equal rights. Yes, like we said in the middle of our video, has been men, gay, lesbian, that has been living under the same roof, that they want to protect their loved one. They have been voting, they have been marching, they have been speaking up to the local officials. Thank you guys to showing up that this is reality, what you're living on and what you need, and you have been proven and has been given to you. Thank you. I didn't give it to you, but you got him. You fight for it, you got him. You fight for it, you got it. And to all the other community that has been going on accepting and has been going on as you identified as a wild animal, was an object, as a table, mic, whatever you want to identify as, Um, one of these days, you're gonna die. 2,000 years from now, it's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be an alien civilization that's gonna come over and says, the femur of this individual says that was a female. This location, these characteristics of the hips says that he's a male. They never find a table.
A table with bones.
A table with bones, yeah. So to the end of the day, science. I'm gonna give it this to Alfonso, to mi hermano Alfonso, which he's even fighting for the science. I'm gonna give it out to him. Science is not on your favor.
Yes.
You want to prove me wrong, prove science wrong. Whenever you die, let's say, dear God, they said never happened to you guys. You get killed. Your body is in the middle of the desert, and the mountains of California. Desert of New Mexico, Arizona. You ended up on a river. We cannot know. You just bones. We don't know who you are. Number one, you're not an animal to just leave your bones right there. You're not an animal. You're not a table. Who would it be making fire out of you? Doctor is gonna need to come and says, this was a male, this was a female, between this age.
Yeah.
And then we can find and give peace to your loved ones. Stop playing jokes.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being with us. A lot of questions. As you guys see, Socrates and I, we kind of got the same ground. We don't know much of whatever you identified as, but tell us. Tell us. Bring the hard case. We want to hear you. Bring the hard case.
Yes. Not only that, just give us a like if you like what you listen to. Share to whoever you want. Share to somebody that you think it might agree with us or might not agree with us. Because we want to hear their opinion. We want to hear your opinion. That's what
exactly.
This is a program where we want to hear everybody's opinion, which we always say is a good thing. The more opinions that you have, the better judgment that you get.
Exactly. And to just remind you guys, thank you again for being with us, listening us, being with us all this time on this specific object, which it was today. You can be part of the show. We want you to be part of the show. Let us know. We're going back and forth between you and I, you and we, and then you become the show. I mean, not in the bad way. We're not gonna be making joke out of you. You become the show. You're gonna tell us what we don't know.
Yeah, you have an idea. You want to propose to us. You want to be here, like you say. You want to be here with us. We have 5 spaces if you want to be here with us to bring the thing that you want to talk about. We might not be an expert, but we can for sure give you our opinions.
For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been it for the night. Thank you for being with us. A big hug, whichever place you are. It is very cold outside, so keep yourself warm.
All right, and just to say goodbye, let's hear about Socrates' thoughts. And for Socrates' thoughts today, we have this one that says, stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start getting excited about what could go right. All right.
Perfect for it's
right.
Perfect for
all right, my friends, we'll see you next time. Hugs.
Production of audio and video is brought to you by Alfonso Garcia, Rogelio Garcia, or Socrates Garcia. The edition of this video is brought to you by Alfonso Garcia or Socrates Garcia. Please give us a like, follow, and share us with whomever you like. See you next time. Bye.